There is no one individual that I'm aware of in the private sector that has had such an impact on our community as Bob Albin. And it's in a singular role in the development and the continued support of what we now have as the main economic generator for our state. It all comes back to one man's vision and one man's willingness to see it through to conclusion.
When Bob walks into a room, his effervescent smile, his demeanor makes a complete stranger take notice.
Robert L. Albin was born in El Centro, California in 1941.
When I was a small boy, we moved back to my dad's home place, which was back in Missouri, and I became a Missouri farm boy.
After getting his degree in political science, Bob co-founded American Sales Masters in 1965.
This was one of the first sales and management training companies in the country, and we built a stable of famous sales speakers and trainers, and eventually made films and videos and had offices in 18 countries.
Bob Albin is a professional motivational speaker, and he has gone around the country. The likes of Norman Vincent Peale, Zig Ziglar, Jesse Owens.
He formed his own consulting firm in 1982, which was purchased by First Data Corporation in 1995. Bob rose through the ranks, becoming the Chief Operating Officer of Western Union North America, which was part of First Data at the time.
And when we said we're going to move the headquarters of Western Union to Denver, Colorado, they thought it was like moving us to, the middle of a cattle ranch someplace. We hired helicopters and airplanes and flew them around and said, there's where the Denver Broncos are, and there's where our fine arts center is.
Throughout his career, Bob dedicated much of his time to civic organizations, including the Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, where Bob was the driving force behind Denver International Airport.
People thought he was crazy initially, and maybe that's true of all great innovators. But he shepherded this process for 17 years.
From planning to finance to elections to the design to hobnobbing with members of Congress to get the financing and speaking in every neighborhood group and every business group of why the airport was important. And it was truly an amazing thing to watch.
On the day that we opened it, as I recall, the first time they had ever landed two airplanes simultaneously on parallel runways under instrument conditions. And to have a chance to be intimately involved in that is a rare opportunity.
While serving as chairman of Junior Achievement, Bob was tasked by local leaders to create a Colorado Pro Sports Committee.
It was a magnet that drew headquarter companies here because it was an aspect of our community that made us a big league city.
Bob's got his fingerprints over all of that.
He's just naturally effervescent, he's outgoing, he's warm, he's congenial, but he just instantly makes you want to spend more time with him.
He loves to play tricks on, especially his good friends, and he's done that to me. Had me arrested, and then comes out from down the street and says, "What's going on?" He's the original prankster.
He spent a life creating opportunities for others.
We need more of him in the city today. We need more of him.
People will be inspired by his accomplishments for generations.